So first, today we'll concentrate on list view. So I'll create one new project and we'll do from starting, because in the last class that has struck many times, right? So that's why better we'll go with the new project only. So I'm selecting the MTV's activity. So with MTV's activity, I'm creating the project name called list. So in this list now, we'll take one array of data, so that how it will be displayed, that we will see here. By using the arrays, we can we can create that strip. So that we will create here now. We'll create an list view, because I want to display multiple items, even though if it is 100 items also, easily I can display those here. So that we will see here now. So for that here now, first of all, this is also required, right? So this is required now. I will. So first of all, in this, as we discussed last time, from this class onwards, we will discuss things from this class with relative layout, right? So I'm creating with the relative layout. So I'm removing that constraint layout. So I'm creating the relative layout. So relative layout I have created. So whenever it is in a relative layout, here we have to do here. For that, we required an ID for that. So that's why I'm giving for this as an ID TV1. Right. So below of this, I'm taking the list view. So match parent, graph content. So for this, I'm giving some ID. So that is the list. So this is the relative layout. Must you have to give the relation. So that is the below of TV1, and we'll give some margin. So 10 dp, like this I have created. Done. Now here first we'll add the data binding. So that is data binding. So data binding enable equal to true. Right. Now let us sync this. So that syncing has done. Here now I have to write first var binding colon. So that is the, here I have to create that activity main binding equal to null. Right. Then here now binding equal to data binding util dot data binding util dot set content view. So here we have to write the context. Done. Right. Now I'll create here one array. So that is var courses array. Courses. So course equal to array of. So I'm creating here Android, iOS, Flutter, PHP, Java, Kotlin. Like I created few things here. So data binding. Yeah, we have to import that. Right. Done. Now, so with this, we want to arrange this data to the list view, right? So to align list view here now, where adapter. So that is list adapter. I'm defining one thing, list adapter equal to array adapter, because array adapter is the predefined. So now we are using the array adapter. So array adapter within this, we already seen that last time. Here first one is the context. So first one I'm using the context. Second one, first step, I'm using the layout resource as a predefined layout resource. Free layout resource. So that is the Android dot dot layout dot simple list item 1. Right. Then data source. So whatever the data source we created, so the data source I have given this. Right. Then finally in the last step here, now I have to map this with this. So that is the binding dot list. So whatever the list we created, that we have to set adapter. So set adapter of whatever we created, that we have to. Right. Now I'm running this. First we will see this output, then we'll have the next step on this. But here, whatever we have written here now, so that is the data from Kotlin and predefined layout. So this is the predefined layout. Right. Now in this other combinations, we will see here. After this output, we'll discuss in the other combinations here. See, this is the output. Like for whatever we created, like so that output has came here, right? So in this way we will get normally the output of this device, right? So for example, now in case if I want to increase, like I'll increase the uh, this items. Let us say I repeat this item 3 times. So I added total 3 times. Now I'm running. Means if this came more than a screen size, what happens? We will see here now. So here automatically this scroll will applicable because we cannot do anything on this scroll. Means here no need to apply the scroll wheel here. See now automatically here scroll view will work automatically here. See, without applying that, automatically we can scroll this, right? So this is the first scenario. Second scenario, so for example, whatever we see in this now, so this is like next step. I want data from the I want data from the XML. So from the XML, how we will get the data? So that we will see here now. To get the data, so here in XML, go to XML, res, XML, values, strings. Here you have to create one array. So I'm creating here one array. So that is the string array. We have to create one string array. So the string array name I'll give as a cities. Right. So within this now I have to add item by item. So like here I added Hyderabad. So like this, I'll add multiple. So Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Vizag. Let it be. Okay, like this. Now, so here this is data from XML. So here only this portion will change. So here from the resources, we have to get the data from resources. So get resources start. So get string array. So get string array. So that is resources start. Resources start. Resources start. What happened here? Array. Array of resources start. Get string array. So that is r dot array dot. So what is array name? So cities means resources dot get string array r dot array dot. This we have given now. So if I run this, whatever data there, that data should populate here. This. See here now, like this data will be updated here. Okay, for example, now all the data is displaying here with black color, but I don't want that. I want to customize that. So to customize that, also the next step we will see here now, instead of predefined source, now we will go the next combination. So that is, so data from XML and here custom layout. So for the custom layout here, simply I'll remove this one here. Simple, we'll write that r dot layout dot. So custom, I'm creating here one XML. So copy this name. Then go back here in our layout. Here you have to create one new XML. So I'm creating one new layout resource file. So this layout resource file. So this file contains only the text view. So here we have to give that customized of the text styles. So this is not a layout. Okay, so this we have to give the text view. So height could be wrap content. Right, for this we can give that all text colors. So text color, then text size. So text size 20 sp. Text all caps true. So text style italic. The next margin 5 dp, padding 5 dp. Like this I'll add it here. This done. Right, now I'm running this. We will see it now. One extra brace has came. So I remove that. Now the colors and the styles will change here like this. Not only this, even though if this will work with the first combination, that is data from Kotlin. So data from Kotlin means here we have to modify this to course. Done. Now I'm running this, we will see. See, this is, so now for this, we will apply the listener or event. So that is for binding dot list dot. So this is based on a position, we will apply the listener. So that's the reason on item click listener. So on item click listener, this is the listener we are using for this on item click listener. So for on item click listener, why it is not coming? On item click listener. See, like using ChatGPT also, like you can get easily here. So on item click listener Kotlin. So just you can ask here, automatically it will give that. So it's supposed to generate there, but it is not generating. So that's why we are asking here now. So this format has changed a little bit. So this is the way we have to write this. Adapter we done. So from here now, within this, here I'll write the toast. So toast dot make text this at the rate main activity. So here now this is the position and ID. Position and ID both will call same. Position means like it will be the array index. So that's why just I'll show you here position. So that is whatever the position is coming here and hyphen. So whatever ID is coming, so that ID also I'm displaying here this. Then toast dot length long finally dot show. Right. So I have written like this. Now I'm running this. You will see. See this, if I click this now, it will come 0. See, position 0 and ID 0. If I click this, it will come 2. So position, whatever the exact position, that is -1 because array index start with the 0. So that's why it is coming like this. Right. So this is about the list view. So similar to the list view, so there are other components also there. So for that also we will see. For that, now I'll create one separate project. I'll create another project called grid. So just from here, I'll copy this array. The rest all the things we will write there. So here now I'll write this array Android to Android Java, Kotlin Java, one more Android Java, one more Kotlin Java. So like this I have added. The rest other things I have removed here. So just added few things and removed the other things here. This. But now for this in XML, here now this is also now I want to go with relative layout. So here this is the layout I have created here. So for this ID is required, right? So ID I'll write that is the TV1. So below of that I'll create an grid view. Grid view that is match parent wrap content ID. So that is the grid. So then below TV1 done. So here we will add the data binding. Data binding enable equal to true. Okay, so here now we will enable the binding. So where binding? So that is the activity main binding equal to null. So then here now binding equal to data binding. So data binding within dot. So here is the context, right? Now here we will write the other things. So same var grid adapter equal to array adapter of this at the rate main activity. So Android dot r dot layout dot symbol list item 1. Then finally the course. Done. So here next binding dot grid dot. So binding dot grid dot adapter. So we have to set up the adapter. So that is grid dot. Done. So I'm running this. Now we will see this output. Even for this also, the after this now we will apply the listener. So this listener is common for this. So here this is binding dot binding dot grid dot. So within this now I'll write the toast dot make text. This at the rate main activity. So simple. I'll write here only the position. Comma toast dot length long, finally dot show. Right, but even this is also came output like a list only, because here when we given here now, so for this we have to give the num columns. So num columns we can give 2, 3, whatever you want, but normally we will give an auto fit. So based on the screen resolution, automatically it can adjust now. So I have given now as auto fit. We will see now here. So this auto fit means based on the screen resolution, based on the content, automatically either 2 or 3 automatically can adjust. So this is now 0, 1 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this it will create this. Done. So after this now, in the same program, I want to use that spinner, that is a drop down menu. So drop down menu, match parent, wrap content, ID for this. So that is a spin below of grid. So I'll give some margin for that, margin 22. Right. So for this, I'll apply here. So whatever the list item is there, that will be displayed in drop down. From there we can use this. So for this also, this will work as it is. So instead of grid adapter, we will change this as the spin adapter. So this I'll change as a spin adapter. Right, now I'm running this. Now we will see that. Means here, when here also you can make combinations. Whatever the other combinations will be there, right? So those combinations here we can make that, so that you can do the other combinations. See here now. What happened here now? Spinner, white, wrap content. White not came. Oh, sorry. This we have to put that spin. We not change. Yeah. Now it will come. See, from the drop down, we can select the items like this. Right. So for this, the listener. So for this, the listener should be little bit different. So that is like here. Instead of this, na, so spin. So spin on item selected listener. Here, this is the listener will be little bit different. So this syntax also like we will change, because this listener will little bit different. So that we will get here this, because in this two methods will be there. One is the on nothing select listener, other is the selected listener. So that's why just say this, we have to get here this. So from here now we have to see So this is the so first of all here like I will write simple position only. So we have to import the view. Done. So even if it is nothing, it will show not selected here. Means here previously it was there like selected, but now it will change. Why? Because while displaying maybe it will be in a different position, because after a few like now Android is in one position, but now after selecting, let us say here now, so this is fifth or sixth position, but after selecting this it will be in a zero position. So while sending, now I'll click on submit button, that time it will be in a zero position. That's the reason this we are treating as the on like this is treated as the on item nothing selected, means whatever the position is selected that will hold the value. So that's the reason here that method we are selecting here this. So in this one more last combination, that is the autocomplete text view, match parent wrap content id for that. So that is the auto, then some margin we will give, so 10 dp, that's it. And also we need to give the relation right below of spin. Done. Now here for this also this will work. So here now auto, so here it will come auto. So this will be little bit different. So that is binding dot set adapter. So binding dot auto dot set adapter, auto dot set adapter, set adapter of auto, in this like this. Now I'm running this. See here now, while searching Android, automatically that data will be filtered here. In case if I search with Java, so Java related words will come like this. So but this is the, like here I have written some different combinations. So Kotlin Java, see here if I search with Java 1 2 3 4 5, but here only 3 came, these two not came because it will treat it as a this. But here the threshold, default threshold will be 2, means after searching the 2 letters it will come. But I don't want that 2, that also we can reduce, so that here we have to use that completion threshold. So completion threshold, if I put 1 after 1 letter, the search will start. So but for this no need of listener, once it is data is picked from there, it becomes like edit text, so no need to add any listener for this. See now a automatically the filter has came j k. like this it will work. So till this list grid 4 components you can practice. Tomorrow, that is important recycler view that we will see here. So that is very very important because that we will use in many places. So that we will discuss tomorrow.